like me with like with a couple degrees kind of logic. I want to think like a very simplistic logic because we're not at that like pokey sapient level.
All right.
Argus is going to be excited to make his first trap, even if he's the one who falls in it. I could see him trying to trick Jet into it to test it working.
Being Sailor Moon.
Also, hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and we're doing some Timberborn while we talk about the session of Starlight Expeditions this evening. Also, Taldarius, you are welcome to talk now.
I was already talking before. I'm just focusing on my game.
Oh.
Fair point. That is the exact fair point. Man.
Yeah, when you pulled me in, I said hi to everyone, and then I just stopped talking.
Oh.
Night, everyone.
Night,
You
Aram.
good
Night.
Night, Aram.
Time to set up my second monitor again for gaming.
And time for me to lie down for a half second. I've been sitting in this chair for a while.
Go make sure to take care of yourself, sir.
I will.
Alright. Alright. Not Jet, Zim, the person who will be informing you poking about the music stuff will be Defected Zephyr.
Oh, okay.
They do music and such. So if you receive a random DM from them, that's the person you're looking for.
Cool.
Not Zephyr Defected, no, Defected Zephyr. It can't be some faker. If someone was trying to fake their name, I would be very mad. Also?
Timber, we do have quite a few people in here, but I just try to keep your input to a little low for now, Timber, but yeah, you can go ahead and join.
Alright, perfect.
Since our main thing here is discussing all the stuff that went on tonight, I don't want a huge amount of side conversation, but...
Oh, I have to grab Pokemon Scarlet for my sister. One moment, guys. I will be right back.
One moment is being given, but that is
command
all
pure
you
chaos!
get.
Kinda.
Zoroark 720 has turned Dart aka Seda into a Bidoof. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Seda, you have been turned into a Bidoof. Congratulations.
Badoo? Badoof? Badoof!
You are now a Bidoof. Congratulations.
Badoof!
That just reminds me of the "You are being rescued, do not resist."
Congratulations, you are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Badoof.
Don't worry, you're a very cute Bidoof.
There I am.
Badoof!
And a very good friend.
Badoof!
And we all appreciate you so much.
Badoof!
It is great when you can't really argue with these things.
I know, right?
Badoof!
He likes it.
Yeah, he clearly likes it.
Badoof! Doof!
It's okay. It's okay. We know you love it.
Badoof! Doof!
Yes, yes.
Fun fact, yeah, there will not be any more Pokemon Scarlet tonight. My sister has a game for the night.
Ah.
Badoof! Badoof! Badoof!
Oh, I see.
How's that
I
wood
hate it
taste?
I hated every minute of that.
Why?
I thought that you liked it.
What do I play?
Most die in your pack has been sent. Why did
I
you
was
hate
deeply
it?
cursing you all.
Oh,
Oh.
oh. So
Rude.
savage.
I was saying untold curses and foul language in Pokey tongue.
Zim,
Yes.
you called one of my moderators a cheater. No, not cheater, a traitor.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. One of my mods said that you called them a traitor.
Who and when?
One won't get the win. But the who is a Zephyr. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing right now.
Well, I mean, I did call them a traitor a while back. It was like a week or so ago.
Oh yeah, it says last Starlight stream when he raided me. Okay, right,
Yeah,
right, yeah.
because they were a traitor.
Why? Why are they traitor? Is it because they raided me, not you?
Exactly.
Sir, they're my moderator.
Not anymore.
They're my mama bird. No, excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Sir, no.
I don't know. It seems legit to me.
Listen, sir. They are my mama bird, not yours.
But either way, can we just talk about how awesome Seda is? And what a
Yes.
fantastic
great.
friend he is. And how much we appreciate him.
For the little I've known Seda, Seda is a fun person to hang out with.
Exactly.
Can we give him all the head pats and belly rubs?
Definitely.
Give him all the treats.
You're only allowed that if you get art of it.
Mary!
When I get a paycheck. Oh,
I'm
right,
not
Mary.
amending the contract on that one. I still gotta finish the current contract terms.
Zim, how many contract terms do you have?
A demon never reveals his secrets.
He's a...
But I'm not a demon, so... currently I hold... Let's see. There's Seda, who has 14 points in his contract.
Points?
Yes.
Hey Zim.
Yes,
I just want
Taldarius.
to ask, cause you never replied to it. Did you ever give me my gen pack for Streamloots?
When was that?
1:30 a.m.
You know what?
If you look in your chat.
You know what?
I did not give that to you, no.
Okay, it's a good thing I asked then.
Yeah.
No. We'll play Moss on a Rise. Because I can.
That has been sent.
Maybe I'll get to Hunter rank 50 today.
Seda is a wonderful Rockruff and Noodle Dragon, yes, Slitherite. And, dare I say, an even better friend. Those little squeaks are so adorable.
They are. They're like maybe more adorable than mine.
I'm not good for squeaks too. I can also sing.
Oh, singing. Oh, please don't take my singing position, sir.
I know I'm coming for your
But
singing
I
position.
sing as well.
Look, I'm coming for your singing
You
position
are.
because like I need the commission money.
Fine. As long as I don't take my dancing position, I'll be fine with it.
Hey, look, I need some, you know.
Hold up. How
background
the hell did
dancers.
my beavers build that?
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Typically they kind of have
raided my stream
like
with 6 viewers.
a one tile thing they can reach up to.
Oh, okay. Kurama! Hello there! Thank you very much for that read! And welcome on in, everybody. How was your stream, Kurama?
Zorro Arc 720 says, Sedu is such a cutie he beat Saduram at it even without tickling.
He does. Oh, he beats Adoram at it even without tickling. Oh, that is quite high praise there, Seda.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Because Adoram has some super adorable noises that he makes when he gets tickled.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're hunting.
We're hunting rabbits.
What kind of rabbits?
The dragon kind.
Dragon rabbits?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Kurama, do you want a normal shout out or do you want a clip?
Right. Did you want a regular shout out or would you like a clip brought up from your channel? So, and in other news here, the game. Oh, that glorious, wonderful, masterful game that Rygon has graced us with.
I freaking loved it.
110% agreed.
Yay.
Yay. Alright.
Glad you all enjoyed it.
And as a follow-up to my kind of critique from the last session, as I said, I did not hold all the cards because, lo and behold, some of those questions, you know, in the back of the mind, started getting some answers.
Fair. I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused by that too.
I mean, I can gather what you're trying to say. I just don't know what specifically you're talking about.
Oran Grove, the apple orchard.
Now,
About it.
so one.
I command pure chaos!
Oh my God.
Sign up.
Has my righteous turn said
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no!
Everybody get off.
What is happening?
There's a clip being played, and holy shit.
What?
That was just a lot of noise. What did we say?
Rock.
Oh, you want to be put in a Pokeball? Well, if you insist.
Hey, get him a stylized Pokeball.
Oh, a Premier Ball. Yeah, I'll definitely put him in a Premier Ball.
You don't even get a normal ball, it's a promotional free ball.
No, it is a Premier Ball.
A promotional free ball.
Zorro Arc 720 says, Azurith look like they are the type of dragon to use scale polish.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
As
Absolutely.
for the rock drill, just throw you an acorn at them. They'll be fine.
Do I do? I have subquest to finish. I don't want to capture.
Duke.
So yeah, that was a very loud clip. A luxury ball. Yeah, I guess we can give him a luxury ball.
Better hurry before the timer runs out.
And
Good
throwing
point.
one now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Whatever you say.
Click.
Yay! I've caught the rock. Here, I'll let the
Hey,
rock
I saw him
out.
first.
You didn't throw the ball.
I still
This
saw him
rock is not
first.
mine. See? I'm pretty sure they're enjoying this.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. It does seem like he's enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, it sounds like he's having a grand old time.
Also, the timer is over.
Not even a
I wasn't gonna
moon
look. I wasn't gonna say anything if you weren't Zim.
Not
Come
even
on.
a moon ball.
Listen, we gave you a luxury ball.
Screw that! I want a moon ball.
A moon ball?
Moon ball, best Pokeball.
He wants to be Moon.
God damn it, Moon.
Oh.
But no, it's because he is werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're honestly my favorite Pokeball. Like super beautiful.
Which one?
Moonball.
Moonball.
I will post a picture example in the Starlight.
Go for it. I'll look at it when I get up.
I do know that, like, I know what it looks like. It actually does look great.
Also, I love it. I'm chain hunting for a shiny Rookity, and I just run into a random shiny Blipbug.
Nice.
Are you playing Scarlet?
No, I am playing Sword and Shield because I do not actually get my copy of Pokemon Violet until I fly off to MFF on Wednesday.
Alrighty then.
Hey, Zim.
Yes.
Timber's in the waiting room. Do we drag him in?
Yes. Sorry, I did say he could join, and then I forgot to actually tell you. Okay, go ahead and add him in.
I already did. He's there
My
now.
bad. You can talk, Timber.
Oof.
Oh, actually, we'll go ahead and pause those. I don't really need them right now.
God, I really need to go eat something. I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I should probably take my next pill too. Because I'd like to get that story done. Or at least a good portion of it.
Bulk. That you are very loud. What the hell kind of mic headset are you using right now, Timber?
I'm just using my my cell phone right now.
You are very echoey.
Oh, I was just standing in the hallway. I'm on my phone right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Brian, I am indeed playing Monster Hunter.
So, what brought you by, Timber?
Well, it's just late and I wanted to hang out.
Fair enough. Serio, your packs have been sent. Good luck. So, you had other little questions and stuff, Dart.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm actually trying to remember them now. My brain just like had a big like Rockruff lapse there, and I honestly forget.
See, it's so easy once you turn into a Pokemon to forget things. And you're all calling me unrealistic.
I really didn't know anything what was going on in this game, but I was giggling at the whole everybody stuck to the table thing.
Oh, the tablet, yes.
Yeah, the tablet, yeah. Everyone got their tongue stuck to it. Well, at least a lot of people did.
We have so much fun with this game. I have fun with most of the games, but this one's got a special something to it.
Yay.
I think the thing that I do particularly enjoy about this game is that since it's a custom world and it's also we're blank slate characters, we don't.
One moment. So, I guess change of plans after this hunt. I'm playing Scarlet. My sister just dropped off Scarlet for me. Fun.
Okay. So you were saying, Seda?
I think what makes this campaign very interesting is that it's a completely custom world that is something that even as someone who has played Pokemon since the original Red and Blue, Pokemon's been a huge part of my life, and like I am, I don't know every Pokemon, but I'm very familiar with a lot of the common ones, and I love the franchise. But to go into a custom world that, flips some of that on its head, there are custom Pokemon. I myself and you as well as them are playing, custom regional form Pokemon, and the fact that it extends into the world, and the world has such depth, but our characters are such blank slates that can be molded by the events of the world. Like as I said, the other night, I didn't intend for Dart to have a phobia of water that he has to work through, but lo and behold, it happened. And then to add on to all that, Rygon's, expert skill in storytelling and description. It's it's a wonderful package, and I feel like we have as a group a very fun dynamic
hey there, Seda. Just thought you should know that Serio Khan thinks you're cute.
I hate you.
I think when you combine that with the fact that we have a great group dynamic that has a lot of varied perspectives and varied kind of play styles that they are different but they gel.
Yes.
Wosteen_oil says, Aurum, now potentially with greater range. We enjoy next session. Heh?
What?
Aurum is not here. What are you talking about, Wostein? Also, guys, cool down on the cards a bit so Seda can actually say what he's trying to say, please.
No, it's fine. As long as it's not one that, turns me to a Rockruff again.
That's fair. Okay.
Well, you're already a Rockruff, so...
Joke.
This is true.
And that's when they play one to turn you into a Bidoof.
Can turn me back into a Rockruff, please?
He prefers Rockruff over,
So it has been asked, so it shall be done.
Anyways, you were saying.
But sorry. I was pressing the wrong thing. Overall, look. I'm playing, Pokemon Sword Chain Hunting on the side, and my brain saying, "Oh yeah, just press the A button," but the finger that's actually pressing is the one for the push talk. My bad. But overall, I feel like the combination of the world, the blank slate characters, the excellent storytelling and descriptions from Rygon, and the varied personalities and players that are cohesive but different works. Like, I feel like, for example, Argus, he's going through a phase of essentially earning that confidence and earning that courage that he's going to have to earn, not just flip a switch. And I like that.
Finally.
I will fully admit, when Rygon was explaining his idea for the world and stuff, I had so many doubts. I got frustrated with Rygon, and I 100% apologize, Rygon, because you've definitely shown I can trust you on this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I had my concerns, and you have shown that they were completely unfounded.
Well, I mean, but I also get what you were thinking about as well. It was a new and unfamiliar situation. This was one of those things you just didn't see in these kind of games. Like, you expected to play a Pokemon, right? You expected to know your stuff, and you get to explore a very traditional world and whatnot. So the kind of idea I was introducing was vague. It was scary. And considering the experiences you had before, you had a right to be wary. But I'm glad that my patience and your willingness to work with me worked out in the end, and you were able to have a good experience because of it.
And I think to actually like jump onto that, like, if like you imagine like, okay, hey, I want to play a Mystery Dungeon game, most people's mindsets are going to jump to, you know, the two like anime episodes of Mystery Dungeon where like you wake up and it's like, I'm a Rockruff. Like, no, I'm a human. Like, I'm not a Pokemon. But we don't even have that.
Yeah.
Which is a really compelling way to think about and approach the role play. Like, there are things that we know word-wise, but we don't necessarily actually know their meaning. And there are things that, like, just slip our grasp that, like, obviously will come back in time, but like for these initial opening sessions, it's very, you know, as I've described before, post regeneration kind of Doctor Who vibes. Like, you should know this, your brain should know this, but it's all scrambled up there right now, and I love it.
Yeah. And like I said, you're not intended to stay at this level forever. Things will start coming back to you. You will start getting used to the world. But this initial level of exploration is meant to introduce such a depth of mystery for you all that the rest of the stuff, even when you do become more comfortable with it, still retains that glimmer.
I feel like the important thing you're setting up right now is that, you know, these are not basic things that are being handed to us. They're going to feel earned when they're actually revealed.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. Like, I am... Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's like, I am so looking forward to actually going through the process. It is something that I have wanted in to try out in a few games before, is just the concept of earning and developing abilities rather than just, okay, you reach so much experience, you level up, and now you know how to cast Fireball, congrats. I've always wanted the experience of, okay, let's go on a journey to learn how to use this Fireball. Even if it's just simply going into training or something. But you've definitely delivered that. I will say, like, I prefer the roleplay method for learning them. But despite that, you have just done such an amazing job.
Trust me, I'd prefer the role-playing method each and every time too. But let's be honest, that can't be something that happens every time, or it'll just get frustrating.
I agree. Even if it's just finding a trainer and,
There we go.
training montage, that's okay too.
There we
But
go.
I've
You're a sucker
been...
for roleplay.
I am. Because roleplay, to me, feels more rewarding than just getting lucky with dice.
Oh, I agree.
Because that is actually one small complaint that I'm pretty sure I've brought up. And even if not, it's still been dealt with already. But, like, Orem was getting lucky on his rolls to use his abilities. And I
weren't.
was not. And so, like, I'm still not. I am. There's most of my ability. The only one that I have down mastered is the Charge Stone. The rest of my abilities, I have not mastered. Meanwhile, Argus has several of his mastered.
As perspective, Dart doesn't know any of his other abilities.
That is also, yeah, I mean, I'm not alone in this.
I
but
think the difference there, I think the difference there is that you have those other abilities. Dart, still being relatively new, has not even been introduced to the thought of them.
No. None of us have actually been told about our other abilities yet.
Okay, fair. I will stand corrected on that one.
Yeah, we know that there are abilities out there and stuff, but we have no idea about what they are or what they do or anything. So yeah, I don't even know what, like, Jet doesn't even know what other abilities he could be using.
Well, if I had a perfect world, I would go ahead and be the one to introduce them to each of you to then master.
Oh, yeah.
But again, that would be frustrating because it would be taking some of the autonomy out of your players' hands. So, I'm kind of leaving it up to you guys. You can choose to introduce your own ability, or you can choose to let me introduce it.
By all means, introduce them. Because especially in the case of Nuzzle and Lick, it's like... I personally cannot find any reason to use them in combat to experiment, because it's like, why would I go up to this random enemy and just nuzzle them? And expect to be useful in combat as a result.
Well, I already know how I'm going to introduce that one if you'll allow me to.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The same goes for Lick. Why am I gonna go over there and just lick a random Pokemon? Hey, I hate you. I'm trying to kill you because you're trying to kill me. Have a lick.
To be fair, you did lick that ice droplet.
You licked what?
You did lick that ice droplet. I'm
Yes.
pretty sure you hated it afterwards, too.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
but that
lick
wasn't
the green droplet.
Oh, hi, Werny.
Hi.
Oh, ow.
Werny, thank you so much for being involved tonight.
Yeah, it was fun.
I've really enjoyed it.
I hope this session was a positive one for you.
Yeah.
And that you are encouraged to continue role-playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Oh, screw! I got poisoned. No.
Okay then.
What? I'm hunting a poisonous monster.
Speaking of which, did you figure out what the droplet was?
I'm guessing acid hail.
Acid rain that I just froze.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking acid rain that you froze, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what was rolled, and it gave me a convenient excuse to have you guys finish exploring the dungeon.
I mean, we were going to. It's just we wanted to run back and test a theory.
Speaking of which, you all are going to have to actually start saying, I pick up such and such, or I get such
Okay.
and such. Because you guys have, like, you picked up and dropped so many items without actually saying anything. So, well, for example, that badge, if you don't say, I'm going to pick up my badge, it might just be gone next time you try to use it.
That is fair.
Same with the tombstone. Nobody actually said that they put it down, I believe, anyway.
The tombstone? You mean the tablet?
Yeah, the tablet.
That was left at
I
the
did-
entrance by the tree.
Yeah, I did specify outright that that Jet laid it down gently.
Okay, good. I must have missed that then. My mind is always thinking ahead in the sessions. That's why sometimes I'm like, hey, wait a second. What did you guys say?
That
I do
is
apologize.
okay.
That's a character fault of mine.
Rygon,
What's up?
you do an incredible job. We are more than happy to forgive a teeny tiny little thing. Especially something
Agreed.
as minute as that.
I don't know, but I can always do better. That's just me.
Alright, let's get out of this
Alright,
place.
I call
and
for a snuggle pile
Jip.
on Rygon.
I will follow suit. Affirmative. Commencing snuggle pile. Ah!
The audience has thrown ramen at me. And Pokeballs. They don't like me.
Oh.
Somebody throwing a Pokeball at you means they want to keep you. That means they like you.
Oh. Yay, snuggle pile.
Snuggle pile.
Flop.
Snuggle pile.
Big ol' flop.
Big old flop. Oh, wait, too many of you. I'm being crushed.
Oh, no, I'm staying. No, I'm staying. Someone else get off. I'm not getting off.
I am unmovable.
Dead.
I'm gonna get snuggle pile as me.
I am back.
Yay!
Welcome back.
Hey, tell Darius, do you want to get in the snuggle pile on the Rygon?
Jet has a ghost friend. I mean, it's Rygon, but still, ghost friend.
Oh. Alright, sir. No poison today.
I just like how Zorok says, lays on top in your micro noodle Durg form. I can just imagine that they just like alight on top really delicately, and then just suddenly you just see a crater form. Just right at the bottom of the pile.
Nice, Jaffer. Nice.
Is it because of how heavy
Timbo
technically is?
himself is just a gang tackle. The single portion gang tackle.
And explosion.
Okay, hold up. What the fuck was that?
Fucking no.
Just, I think it's best to call it a war cry.
I think that's called a clip.
Yes,
Clippable
on my.
moments.
Listen, you
Give
guys
me a
are on
second
my
while
end.
I find the exact
joke.
Here's a fun meme. Don't fear death. Fear the state in which you will die. Alabama?
That's a pretty scary state.
Oh god, so heavy all of a sudden. My weapon's too heavy. No, you're not doing that onto me. Get your poisonous gas away from me.
Choice.
Evolution Pilot EP, thank you very much for that follow and welcome.
Love it when it goes
Everything I do
boom.
is heavy.
I poison you.
I can definitely tell that my stream has certainly slowed down a ton.
Really?
Yeah. It was nice to have that influx of new people, but now that's not a thing anymore.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, now I'm back to less than 10 viewers.
Can I? Oh, he's flying. You're flying to the other side of the freaking map. Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir, but flying is illegal.
Oh, there was a trap placed, and of course.
So, Timber, what were your thoughts on it as an outsider looking in the campaign, the game?
Well, I went from knowing exactly nothing about this game system to being interested in it.
Okay. I'll take that as a good thing.
Yeah. I'm hooked even though I don't understand what's going on, but that's typical Timber.
Well, to be fair, it's not like we
Oh.
go and explain it.
Alright, cool, I have it now.
I mean, if a battle cry is confusing and the enemy doesn't know what to do, that's technically a win.
Well, I like to look at it as like insults. If you tell me an insult and I don't understand what you're trying to say, am I really being insulted?
Yep, there you go. It's in creator chat.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for the
One
clip.
big bomb.
It's
Even
literally
though-
just the clip of him making the noise.
Even though it sounds
Yes!
to me.
That's all we need.
Yes!
No
Yes!
context.
Arzy!
Just noise.
Good
He's
God!
excitable tonight.
I'm in a good mood. Oh, that was
I think we've
beautiful.
noticed.
My ears have noticed.
I'm sorry. Get better ears.
Oh, I'm afraid
I
I'm
like
going to
how
have to agree with
throughout all
Zim
of
on
this-
this one. My ears are pretty sensitive too.
Yeah,
Oh.
please. I am happy you're excited, but bring it down like 20 decibels.
Okay, I'll
Ooh,
bring
which
it
one are
down
you
20
celebrating for?
decibels. One more. Oh,
Hello
so
there,
a monster went to
Strawberry
sleep, and I was doing the bomb trick where you place a bomb to deal a bunch of damage. I hit the bomb, and they die.
Yay.
I'm like, oh, it's like, hey, look at that. All right, let me go down 20 decibels. Where is 20? 20 decibels. There on stream. There, I'm like really quiet now. Let's see if we can do
Hey,
it for Discord.
Yeah, no, I'm not meeting actually.
And going downward to 50%. Is it better now?
Now we can't hear you at all.
Now we can't hear him yet.
And Azareth fell down the well.
No!
What's that, Jet? Azareth fell down a well?
Rock rough.
It's okay, guys. I'll save them. Get stuck in the well.
And you want to go back in your Pokeball?
Hey, Raiju, I'm glad that you are enjoying the system and the storytelling. I'm very much flattered that you would say such. Thank you. And thank
I
you for
will
the
say,
pets.
the system that we're using is not a custom one yet. We are working on a custom one. However, what we're using is Pokeroll. It's got some issues, but it's overall a pretty decent foundation. We've been able to handle a lot of the issues by homebrewing it a bit. But otherwise, it is definitely worth checking out. Of course, once we do get our system finished, come check ours out. Help us play test it. I would love it.
Yep. But currently
Dude,
we're
aren't
just
we-
using Pokeroll 1.0, and it's just with some homebrew rules attached to it. Nothing major.
Technically, I think it's like 1.3 or something like that.
I just call it 1.x for simplicity, because otherwise I can't remember.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what you guys do in the actual session. You just call it 1.x.
Yeah.
1.x.
After,
The
and
X
I
is
appreciated... Huh?
The X is experimental.
I think it's for extreme.
It's not like I don't have a motherboard where it's an X670E Extreme, which is Extreme 670 Extreme Extreme.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on my
Which,
stream.
by the way, I do appreciate you giving that idea, Taldarius, of pointing out the system. I definitely would not have thought of pointing that out every time, but especially for something like this, it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, we're still learning. We'll get there.
Some of my ideas are even good. I have lots of ideas. Some of them are even good.
All right. Alright, and good. They are of good size. Lovely. Oh, stream rate is about to begin. Oops.
But also, you say it's Pokeroll 1 extreme. So extreme, it's bleeding over into real life, and it's invading our thoughts.
It's literally invading your dreams.
Literally invading my dreams.
Mm-hmm. That's how I know I'm doing a good job.
So what dreams
Rygon
have you had so far of Pokeroll, Seda?
The only one that I've had so far is the one where Dart was in that little library section, and he noticed like a book like on the top shelf there. So I had to like dig my little metal claws into the side of the bookshelf, just like, and then like nudge the book off and like get it into his mouth, and then like just like claw back down because like he's not sure like how much of a fall he can deal with just yet.
Turns out you fall 1 inch and you die.
Yep, it's just like, you know what? I have great defenses, but gravity's not one of them.
And then apparently, according to Zim's dreams, I am a bumbling buffoon.
I don't get dreams of
Everyone can trip!
Gravity is such a false mistress.
But you see, what I've also been having a lot of thoughts about is Dart's evolution.
We are all like I have been trying so hard not to be thinking about Jet's evolution because Rygon is right. We are not going to be looking at that for like at least a year. Who knows where we're gonna be at that time?
Why do you think I'm not thinking about it?
You guys we're on session number 13 now, and you're just barely finishing your first dungeon.
No, technically it's our second.
Look, Baby Rockruff just loaded his first move, is always dreaming about the next 20.
Dart evolves into a giant robot Megazord.
Interesting.
Ethereal punch phases right through the enemy.
Actually, Dart evolves into a giant mechanoid steel normal type, but he actually has that like legendary plate from Pokemon Legends Arceus that just like allows him to change type and just be every type.
So that means you're single.
Alright. Streamers up, go place your troops. We are getting ready to play some more Pokemon.
Hey, Rygon.
What's up?
Lyndon has a question for you in Zim's chat.
Oh, I thought Lyndon went to sleep. Can Jolene Dorn double slap it and we say it's because she's a regional variant? No. Well, glad we settled that. As for regional variants, that's something we probably should have had a discussion on a good while ago, Jolene. Like, having alternative evolutions at this point is fine, but if we were going to have the regional variant, we really should have had that discussion before now. It's not that I'm not against it yet, but if we're going to do it, we have to do it, like, today.
Either way, I will say, because Rygon, you have told me that there is the possibility of learning non-standard moves for our Pokemon. You know, things that our Pokemon might not normally learn.
Am I better sounding now for stream?
At least by the... Yeah, you're good.
No, Discord-wise, I'm good. No, stream-wise, I'm asking my viewers.
Oh.
Because I was messing with my OBS mic volume.
Well, I'm viewing Zimstream, and you're good on Zimstream.
You're viewing. Anyways, I'm gonna go do an intro.
Okay.
So,
Like,
it's terrible compared to Zim's.
I think I'm teaching you all too much to watch what I'm saying.
Though I
By the way.
did want to jump on a side comment.
What's up?
I think the part of the reason why I am also thinking a lot about like Dart's evolution, or at least like what his regional form Rockworth would evolve into, like in Rockrise, is because I don't want like that discussion to crop up. Oh yeah, you're evolving. Let's figure out what you're going to do. It's like I'd rather like have Rygon be able to sit on that information for a while and figure out how he wants to work with it.
Well, more or less what's going to happen is, let's suppose that we hadn't had that conversation, right? I would say like, hey, I think we're getting pretty close to a big step up for your character, including evolutions. Let's have an in general chat, talk about all this stuff, and then like 20 sessions later, you evolve. Provided I feel that the moment is perfect for it.
Like we got to make sure the phase of the moon is just right, and there's that soft glimmer of dew on the grass.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've said before, I want to make sure your evolutions are special for you. I don't want it to be one of those things like, oh, I'm in the middle of a fight and we're kind of losing. I guess I'll evolve now. That's not very special. I want to make sure that it is special, memorable.
Honestly,
something more than a Deus Ex Machina story point.
Honestly, you say that, but I could very easily see, like, in the middle of combat, Argus just gets hit with, like, the biggest, like, takedown, and it just pisses Jolene off to the point that she just fully bakes and evolves.
Yeah. That would probably be memorable to a certain extent, because you guys actually have not gotten into anything too serious at this point. So the point when you all get into a serious fight and you actually start dropping is probably going to be a big deal.
And in regards to that, my comment there is that it's not to say, like, not to put words into Rygon's mouth, but I'm sure that if one of us were like, yeah, that's what I want my special moment to be, I'm sure Rygon would work with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greetings, Anio. And good morning to you.
Just like it is with many things, I have no problem if you give me your opinion. If you choose not to and you want me to decide, I will decide.
Can I? Good. I already have you. I've already got. I already have you.
For me, part of why I'm trying to, part of why I want to figure it out is just because I am excited about the concept, and I already know that Jet is going to become one of my permanent characters. One that I have enjoyed enough that I will be getting more art of and stuff. And as such, I'm going to need a ref sheet. And I kind of want to put his other forms on that ref sheet as well. However, Rygon has brought up that very good point of, we don't know what we're going to want in a couple of years. Like, I could absolutely come up with an idea today and, in a few months, it's like, actually, no, I think I want to go this route. So I am trying to hold off on that.
And I kind of actually feel
concept.
very similarly on that regard. Like, I think like the reason why it's definitely like in the back part of my brain also is just because when that time comes and the discussion does arrive, I kind of want it to be a refined idea, because I don't see the evolution of our characters basically being the end of their story arcs. It's probably, if anything, just the beginning. But, once evolution happens, I guess like any major character design decisions are going to more or less be locked in. Because at the moment when we're in our baby phases, there's a lot of possibilities. But once we evolve, a lot of our move sets and I guess like aesthetics and looks will be locked in for a lot of it. And I feel like when that time comes, I'd rather have a refined idea that I would be happy with and very excited about role playing for, potentially a year or two after that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, that's not to mention that we are possibly looking at a generational story here. One where after your characters are all said and done, that you get to play as something else too.
Yeah. So, I mean, what if we all got ref sheets for our characters? I mean, I would like to get a nice ref sheet, actually. You physically bulky screw.
What I will say though is we are always going to be reaching natural conclusions. We're going to be reaching natural points. We are going to allow the story to unravel and tell itself appropriately.
Yes. And I would not have it any other way.
I think in the party, literally only Azareth is a 3-stage evolution. I think everyone else is 2-stage.
As far as that goes, I have kind of firmly decided in my head that I want a Mega Evolution.
Well, but a Mega Evolution, like, when we're talking about
it's
a staged
not actually,
evolution.
yeah, it's not actually, it's kind of, like with that one, I'm toying with the idea of, like, it'll start similar to a Mega Evolution, but eventually he will just evolve to it and stay there.
That's what you want?
But that's kind of what I've been really leaning towards lately. It is just that idea in particular.
Turns out you just become super fluffy.
Just extra fluffy. It accounts for electric because you just get more and more static electricity from your fluff.
Yep, you gotta shout the word boo every time you want to do Thunderstrike.
Oh my god, would you please stop flooding everything?
Can this Brazong stop being so bulky? I freaking hate it.
Okay, let's just do that.
Now it's Rain Dance. But, there are actually, yeah. I would like to get a rough sheet of Azareth at some point, and even of Zool. I'm liking Zool.
Zool!
No, it's just Zool, Nevis. It doesn't need to be that crazy.
Yeah, it's just Zool, little brother. He's just Zool, little brother to Zool.
I mean...
For some reason, my river is flooding, and I don't know why.
Well, rivers do tend to do that.
Most village.
Oh, Raiju is saying they would so love to join the Poke D&D. Who knows? We might actually expand out to 7 players at some point. I haven't decided yet.
I will say, if you guys are interested in that, make sure you're in my Discord, because that's where we'll be making the announcement, and we've decided we'll do a form and basically have... for some reason, I can never remember the term, but basically,
open application?
The acting form of an interview.
Acting form, okay.
I would have you all not only turn in essentially the form so that we can look them over. I will be testing you all in various different games and groups in order to see what your chops are.
Auditions! Yes, thank you, Slitherite.
Auditions.
Wow.
Just a reminder that on the link tree, there is a form that you can fill out in case you want to join games and be considered for it.
That one, I will be adjusting that one, so don't fill it out yet.
Yeah, we'll be making a custom one for this game.
Actually, I'll be making one that will be based on our custom one for this game.
Yeah.
And I think we're just going to open it, because right now that one has been sitting there, and I just go to it, and oftentimes when I go to it, I am going through 15 people, and they're like, oh, it's so long, I'm no longer available at those times. And it's just kind of like, okay, on to the next. And I've decided, I like your idea of just opening them when there is room, when we have a game coming.
Now here's the question. When we're going to select down the players to consider, are we going to do it like, American Idol style or The Bachelor style?
gonna be my style. I'm gonna be making
I
the
was about to say,
decision.
it's gonna be whatever Rygon decides.
I know.
Essentially, what's going to happen is I have a small selection of games that I use to test players before I play with them. Zim has already experienced one of them. So I would be
Yes.
probably bringing in some of my normal players. I'll be bringing in one or two of the test players. We all have a session together where we all just play a game. I record my notes on what I liked, what I didn't like, etc., etc. Then once everyone has had a chance to go through, I will make my selection, and we will have our 7th player.
I will say,
What games do you?
Those will be. I would like those to be streamed because the goal is you're going to be joining a game that is streamed, so you might as well get used to it sooner than later.
Yep.
So
I don't mind that at all. Although obviously because we'd be working with an unknown group of individuals, it would be a good idea that we play it safe with the streaming as well. We can stream, but essentially let's be prepared for the cutaway in case things get ugly.
Agreed.
I would
and I
say
did plan on that.
I would say probably the 2 things to add on to that. On your guys' thing, I would definitely say just like maybe have a quick chat with them first before you go to the actual stream session, just to like feel them out.
Oh yeah.
Well, that would be on the forum as well. Like, hey, we're going to be streaming these. Are you going to be okay with that?
I think he means to feel them out on voice, and yeah, that was part of the plan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And on the second thing, I was on my stupid question. I was mainly making the joke of like I could just imagine like Rygon, Zim, and like Taldarius just being like the American Idol style judges, and then you just like have person come in one at a time, and they're just like, here's your golden Pokeball, and they're just like, I'm going to Verbank.
I kind of. It's a fun idea, and I kind of like it. We even have it where the viewers can just be like, can vote for them and stuff.
It's like
this is my favorite.
It's like you too can vote on your favorite contestants on Pokeroll Idol. If you like Timber, text Timber to 1-800 Pokeroll. Voting will be open for 24 hours and revealed in the next live show.
Oh, Raiju's, I believe, asking for your Discord.
Yeah. It's on my
Discord.
It's easy. You just gotta go, find the testing facility.
Yeah, just go find it. Come on, it's over at Rozim 123 West Lane.
Those like X buttons, so if somebody does something nobody likes.
I cannot understand you, Timber.
Agreed.
I know, Raiju. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing.
There's a link tree which has a link to the Discord.
I want to find... I want to battle her. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. This one. Yeah.
Sure thing, Senator. I will go ahead and I will hydrate. Now, allow me to give you all this lecture on the components of thermodynamics as I drink this cup of water.
Water?
Wisdom. He speaks.
I was right. It is Larry. I knew it was
might be
Larry.
biased because he's a Kitsu.
Oh, hello to you as well, Satnari. I'm afraid we're going to have to say it back, though. You are adorable as well.
Lyndon is too giddy and in too good of a mood to be tired.
Oh.
Lyndon's had a good day.
They enjoyed your game a lot.
Goodness, this is so unusual. I love it.
Well, let's just say I took care of my players.
Mer?
Lyndon just got a little extra attention today.
Duke, 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 Duke.
The duckling.
This is too dramatic.
Duke.
That's a sound the Marten twins make when they get multi-attack.
Went about Nimona.
Oh, I would definitely think it's time for me to go to bed because I'm falling asleep.
Sure thing. And again, thank you so much for showing up and role playing. I know it was probably a lot to ask, but I do thank you.
Have a good death practice.
Night warning.
Warning. I absolutely loved being able to play with you today.
Yeah, it was fun. Enjoyed it.
It was fun to play with you too.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch, Egg.
That's good. All right, nighty night.
Good night.
Night, bud.
Why?
Duke.
Ooh. That was almost stressful.
I don't know. You've been stressing me out all evening here.
Do you want me to pull out another Mega Bond and blow up something again and be really excited about it? I can do that. Oh. Yeah, Pokemon just pulled a twist on me, and then, oh boy, I was not expecting that.
What's up?
Spoilers.
It essentially is spoiled. If I tell you what it is, it spoils what it is.
Okay, I was just listening to a video real quick, and I didn't hear a thing you said.
I would ask the question, and feel free to not answer it. How many badges do you have?
I have all 8. I'm facing the Elite Four right now.
Fun.
There's an Elite Four?
Oh yeah, there's an Elite Four.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
I've been spoiled.
I know.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like the, like
Hi,
Sun and
Shinrose.
Moon.
Oh, no, they had an Elite Four.
They had an
Well, I'm not
Elite Four?
They had an Elite Four in Sun and Moon.
I actually never beat Sun and Moon.
I never actually got that far myself, to be honest.
I won't tell you who the champion is for Sun and Moon.
There's a champion?
I mean, I could since it's old news now, but...
No, it's not.
Anyways,
I'm like stuck in like generation 1 and 2, maybe 3. After that, I'm like, what are these Pokemon?
I'm stuck in Generation 0.
Water?
Why is the water...
Yes, man.
This river is being so weird.
Did you like do anything to it? Did you anger the river?
I think
Dragon
I
dance,
angered the
dragon
river.
dance.
Then you should probably stop that.
Well, that's fine. Last time I got the bucket, the river disappeared.
Oh,
fuck. It was a very big bucket.
It keeps momentarily flooding my little village, and it wasn't doing this before.
Moi.
So I just need to get back on bucket duty.
Bucket duty, bucket duty, bucket duty. Put the wish cash in the
Imperial
bucket.
Navy ships do not sink because Wolven are really good with buckets, apparently.
Alright, I know exactly what kind of gym leader she is. Or, well, Elite Four member. Oh!
I could do the donut right now.
Do the donut, do the donut.
Late night story time with Rygon and I.
But, I
Okay.
don't have relaxing voices, darn it.
What kind of story do you all want? That would be the question.
I'm the librarian here. Fine.
So you're a librarian. You're not a storyteller. You collect the stories.
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
I mean, most often when you think of a librarian, you think of the old lady that has the giant glasses with the chain on them and just being like, "Quiet! This is a library!"
There needs to be a late night story. Jet, something we could do is maybe like one of those visual novels and we just simply voice some of the characters together.
I would enjoy it. Wildermyth.
Ennio, those are wonderful puns you're making. I will not say them out loud.
Wildermyth is a delightful game with it's basically somewhat randomized stories on on how things go. It's a generational game, so you play through a campaign, and these are just some random random people that were like, "Holy shit, there's monsters over there. I'm gonna do something about it." They're just random little farmers and peasants, and they over time they get more powerful, and then they fall in love with each other. They have kids, and then their kids take over when they retire.
I think
If
that's a
they
fun
retire.
idea. Maybe that's some mechanics I should bring into our game.
Yeah. Actually, on my channel, I've got a highlight of me reading off one of the stories that I am very proud of. In fact, I could bring it up and let you guys listen.
You speak of?
I would
bring it up.
All right. It is a few minutes long, but I am very proud of it.
All right.
Let me go and bring it up here. Hopefully my computer...
Alright. Sounds like we getting Rygon and Duke good night story time. Yeah.
Now how do I actually see my... videos.
If I had known this thing had water sword.
There it is. It is 9 minutes long.
As cold as the cottage air seems somehow colder than the outside. As cold as the night they came here first. Anyway, exile has taught me the peril in petty ones. I no longer wish to hold one. I wish for nothing to be held, nor any bird to be caged. All his articles appear unmoved. Even the dust has kept its place. It's as if this man was simply sitting, waiting for their
Really, Twitch? Did you let it play?
Turn.
I mean, I already hear your storyteller voice through that.
You know what I mean, Ygritte. Your life is held in bondage by a curse you never earned. Now that I think on it, that should precede lunch.
A
I
steadfast
must honor
support.
the urgency that moved you.
Putting it off would be pointless, I guess. Second thoughts at all? It doesn't feel like there's much choice anymore, does it? I'll bring the stone out now. Indeed. Lucius livens a crowd of candles. Holding it again, Ygritte can't help but be unnerved by the light inside the Dwemerald. Yes, it looks just the same. Glowing lowly, pulsing with the suggestion of sound. He feels it through his bones, beating, the thrum of vast wings. Lucius tugs it from Ygritte's half-offered hand. What we attempt today is not a dangerous thing. You may watch, Toshime, but don't interfere.
Casting a curse is easier than removing one. The larger share of the risk is mine, if that comforts you. Now, I must fuse with the jewel, and with you, Ygritte. My power is ungreat, but I believe it should suffice. Allow me to reach out to you. What exactly will you be bonding with? Are you curious? I need a voluntary opening, a point of purchase, a bridge of consent. I studied this the way you would study an instrument, a long while. It's not common knowledge, the kind of magic he speaks of. But that's, after all, why they came to the House of the Exile, Lucius Waldler. The light will change. And it does. The window stays open, but day is doused within the cottage walls. Lucius's face goes blank. You must open your mind. Right. Good. You're used to smudging the rules of self, aren't you, mystic? Just a little bit, outcast. Okay.
I had a little interruption there.
Damn it, Bobby.
We'll have to give up control. Interfusion is achieved. First drawn as inky lines between them, then colors seeping in. A joining wall, filled and formed with nothing but the mulling force of their minds. Ygritte and the man Lucius are connected. Next, the stone is sought and bound to them. Into the cottage, to Toshime, there's only silence, the ghosts of light, and the expressions on these faces in front of him. But to Ygritte, there appears the nauseating specter.
Thank you for the follow, Cowerosity. Much appreciated. All right, go ahead and continue.
Kingston is here. Hello there. Thank you for that follow. Sorry, I'm playing a highlight from before because it kind of relevant to our discussion that we were having.
Yeah. I wouldn't pause it except for the fact that it's just so long.
Yeah, I understand. But the good part's coming up.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Of a thing even books forgot. Something that has been trapped inside this stone since charred times. He wants to withdraw somehow or shout, but finds even the notion brushed away, as if by Lucius's hands, suddenly long-seeming hands, and sharp of nail. Ygritte, this doesn't look... A shadow present exits his body. Ygritte can feel it, leaving his heart clear. There's a smell of fresh blood. For a moment, pain contorts Lucius's face, and wild colors swirl under his skin. But the shadow goes quickly into the jewel, takes the place of whatever was once there contained. Ygritte, stop, are you saying? Hey, stop! Lucius! Oh, yes, of course. We are finished. It all ends very suddenly. The dark, the quiet. The Toshime manages to catch a slumping back Ygritte. I'm really myself? Again? And oh, my prison. He lets the jewel tumble, crushes it with one swift, happy stomp. Shatters like a wormbacker's precious little egg. Ygritte regains his feet. You're not a... Yuri. But what happened? The house explodes. Lucius stands tall as wreckage reigns. Ah, delicious morons, flagrant fools. Remember this moment. Savor it. Lucius, what did you just do? Oh, how the growly man growls. The tragic and taut-eyed, the trickable thing. It's wonderful news. You need no more call me Lucius Gwalder. I would never need to wear so coarse a name again. Call me Volta, for I am he. I am the Vulture Lord himself. My powers come home at last. Oh, but you were so easily fooled. I might have even believed you had desired this. Does the spirit of my servant reside in you? No, for I would have certainly felt it, I'd say, when you were young. Yours is the voice. But how pleasing that you will finally understand. How many times on a night of no moon had Iclit woken with a murmur in his ear, a whispering of an absent man's lips. The whisper would rise in pitch as it went away, receding as if on wings. Yours is the voice I've heard all my life. Yes, I am your curse father, and how special you are to me, child. Absurd little rabbit who's fulfilled all my dreams. Hey, Crit. If you think your talons can tickle me, think again. Dang it! Twitch! But you've worked hard on my behalf. I'd rather reward you than rip your veins up. So, in that spirit, they struggle towards him, faltering on house rubble. But like a feather in the smoke, the man vanishes.
And that was that.
Not bad. I liked it. Well, should I get the game then?
So it's not a multiplayer game.
Joke.
But it is.
Is it?
It says right here. In a multiplayer game, you and your friends can each customize and control your own heroes as you play through a campaign. Recommended for up to 5 players, though in a typical campaign, you start with 3 heroes and pick the 4th and 5th along the way. We also support Steam Remote Play.
Oh, okay. Well, with it supporting Steam Remote Play, then I guess you wouldn't need to pick it up yourself. Though probably
I wouldn't
would be
mind
better.
doing it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it if only just to have some solo gameplay with it. If there's one thing I don't like about it, is that it doesn't appear to have a clear, concise ending. It's just endless replayability. So that means achievement hunting might be a little difficult.
So with the game, it is one that has like every time you play it, it is different.
Mm-hmm.
How things go, what events you get, all of that, it's random. So it does have a lot of replayability, but there are endings to it. You will end campaigns in it.
Okay.
And it just depends on which campaign you're going with. Like, there is a big bad evil guy for each campaign. It's kind of like playing D&D with a shorter campaign, but not a one-shot.
Mm-hmm.
So not one like what we have with our games where, it's a long overarching process that you play through. But, you're going in and kind of like Adventures League. You're playing through a season or so.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind that then. I'd
Also,
be
it has
definitely down to play.
transformation.
Yes, I saw someone with a wolf head, and that's all.
So with the transformation in that, basically the way it works is you actually, your people can become quote unquote cursed or blessed, though most of them are considered curses. I thoroughly disagree, but that's beside the point. And over time, because there are points where your heroes they've defeated the current big bad, so now they've got downtime. And their curses will progress. Like one of my people got cursed to become a raven, or not really cursed. Again, it's kind of confusing, but he one season he grew, his leg turned into that of a raven. The next one he gained wings, and I think one of his arms changed, and it just kind of proceeded like that. Eventually he did become a full anthro raven.
Yay.
A good ending.
Yeah, good ending. But yeah, definitely an appealing factor for many of us.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'd be game to give it a shot. Maybe we could even play some tomorrow.
Absolute. Well, yeah, I could do that because I'll have time between the two sessions. So yeah, we could absolutely do that.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'll buy the game and get it installed tonight then.
Oh boy.
What's up?
Just slight bit of fear on it.
Why is like what?
The last time I played it, I got rated by Shenrir, who is a streamer that averages around 200 viewers. And he actually came and hung out several times with me while I was doing it and stuff. And it's a little intimidating to suddenly have 200 more viewers.
It's nothing. I've had similar big raids before. You got to take it all in stride. It's not going to last, and well, your goal is just to have fun and continue showing yourself off.
I mean, it wasn't that. I didn't handle it poorly for sure, but it was still intimidating.
I bet it was.
Granted, he only had 70 viewers when he rated me, but... I know it's a good thing. One step closer to partner. Yes, that is a great thing. Still intimidating to suddenly have that many people dropped on my lap. You still there, Seda, by the way?
I am. And also, I saw your ooh with the boon ball.
My what?
Mr. Rygon's ooh with the moon ball.
Ooh. I do like it. It's nice. But I'm also like, if were I to live in a different time and there was a moon cult, I'd probably be in it.
Yeah. The thing I really like about the moon ball, especially in like the later Pokemon games, is that like the little animation that like plays when you like capture and release a Pokemon has like all these little crescent moons and like a little star.
Oh, that's
effect.
lovely.
I actually, let me see if I can find a video.
I wish they had more Pokeballs that were just like standard Pokeballs, but just had those neat little effects attached to them.
Agreed. Oh God, Sirio. I'm going to be honest. When it comes to me getting to partner, I definitely want to get there someday. But I'm also worried about it a bit. Because part of why I enjoy streaming is this, personal little relationship and friendship that I get to form with all of you. Where I get to sit here and get to know you guys. I get to just hang out and... Like, for me, a lot of the time when I'm streaming, it's just me hanging out with friends. At least that's the way I see it. And it's like, I definitely want to get to partner. It would be so nice, not only because, like, one of the biggest reasons is simply, hey, I've got more emotes now! But in regards to that, I feel like it would just wind up coming at the cost of the personal nature that I have here right now with all of you.
I disagree.
Yep.
Just because you have a purple check mark next to your name does not make you anything other than a normal person.
I don't know. As soon as you get over, 50 people, I'm out. I'm gone.
I mean, I had 50 viewers for most of that session tonight.
Oh, fuck. Well,
And we never
Did you
heard
just
from him
leave?
again.
Get back here, Rygon!
Now he's gone to
contract's
the
not
void,
up.
cast out. You became too poppy fur.
You should have just had me count.
Just don't forget about us.
Rygon, get back in here!
Without the sessions, you're just gonna have like a poor little dart on the street, with a little cup of change.
I am not going to forget about my friends.
Please, sir, money for the poor.
all right, I forgot something. I'm back.
I am not going to forget my friends. At all.
Oh, I know you wouldn't.
Yeah, no, remember, if you keep on doing what you're doing and you grow to partner, you grew to partner because of these interactions and just your casual laid-back vibes. You don't have to, suddenly, be like, well, I got a purple checkmark, now I gotta, start face cam with, a weird bedroom LED setup and stuff and, just treat everyone like they're just a number. No, you just keep on doing what you're doing.
Well, it's more like I can actually keep up with chat right now. And even now, there are times where I cannot keep up with chat.
When chat go ball.
And when I do get to partner, that ability to keep up with chat and keep chatting with everybody is going to be hindered. What I'm mostly talking about, though, isn't necessarily the just getting to partner, the 75 viewers. I'm talking thousands of people in here. Thousands of people trying to get my attention with their messages.
And honestly, I think that's something you don't have to worry about for, a decent while. And I think it's also, there are tools available for that. There are there's the highlight my message. Obviously, you also have your VIP, you have your slow-mo, and, these things that, obviously take away from certain elements of the stream. But, you also, at the end of the day, are a human being, and you were not designed to process, 1,000 people chatting at once. No one.
Yeah.
So as part of that is why you have mods.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. That's why you have mods who can help monitor the chat and bring out the relevant details for you.
That is something that I'm definitely going to rely on if that day ever comes. I'm confident I will get to partner someday. The question is whether I get to, whether I wind up getting to that thousands of viewers mark. But I'd also be very comfortable not getting to the 1,000 viewers. Or thousands. Because it's like, I do this mostly for fun. Yes, it is my job. It is my only source of income. So making sure I'm financially secure is important. But I don't think that I need to get that high to be at that point. But
this game has mods.
It what?
This game has mods apparently. Mod support. Wildermyth.
Oh. Very nice. I don't think they had that when I played it last.
They have a Dragonkin theme in the workshop.
Oh.
Go ahead and continue with what you're talking about. I'm just going to oogle at this for a bit.
But yeah, it's not... I just worry about getting too far from the vibes and stuff that I have currently. And then there's also concerns like with ethereal influence and the Streamloots cards, where it's going to be like, how am I going to manage those so they're not too crazy? I know a lot of the streamers that are partner already and having hundreds of viewers, their prices are not that much more than mine are for Streamloots. And I'm like, somehow they don't have a whole bunch of cards being played, but I do. I don't know what the difference is between the two, but like what they do versus what I do, and how they don't have that many, but you know, it's something to look into further later. But they it's for that, like, I try to keep the influence in a spot where even somebody that can't afford that much can still engage with it. But if I start having, 20 people redeeming influence all at once, we're gonna have to definitely raise the costs.
Yeah. And I think that's very fair. Like, we're at that stage where, obviously have to remember every channel, every stream culture is different. So, like, if you were to, just one for one take, like, the audience for Pokeballs that like engages in the Streamloots and bring them over, even then the audience might not engage as much, because there's also an investment in this story, and people want to influence this story as opposed to another one.
Yeah.
So I myself as a streamer, I do struggle, but I try to make sure that I'm not comparing myself to anyone else in terms of like either numbers or cultures or activity or whatever, because there have been people who
Sirio Khan gave the sable blueberries.
There are people who have been streaming for a lot longer than I have that like have not seen the success that like my channel has, and I'm deeply grateful for like my community and the support they've shown me. But also on the same side of the coin, there are other streamers who have started much later than I have, who have just exploded, and I'm just like, tell me your secrets. I must know.
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
I agree. Like, I see some streams out there sometimes, and it's like, oh, this person just got like 20 subscriptions just gifted. And it's just like, but they're not doing anything. They're just existing.
So, it's definitely one thing that it's like a struggle to, like, when you're looking purely at numbers, like, it's a struggle to feel like, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? And I think, like, you kind of have like good point on the mindset there. It's like, it's to have fun. You know, I really enjoy what I do. I love that I can get the support and I can just vibe. Sometimes I feel really bad about, you know, just going full blip tum derp as I'm like building conveyor belts in a factory, but I enjoy it. Like I enjoy that I can share some of this with, you know, the rest of the internet. And I do, like, similarly, I have aspirations that I would love to, like, just get partners. I feel like at that point, like, you know, it's like in a weird way, it's kind of like a Steam achievement. It's like that last, like, little Steam achievement that, like, okay, I have a goal. I want to get there. I want to get there.
Congratulations, you made it.
It's just getting to that top of the mountain, because I feel like, you know, achieving partner is just like such a huge accomplishment.
It is.
And
For good reason.
But, you know, all good things are worth it in time, and I'm at this point I'm just enjoying the journey. I love what I do. I love, you know, the support people have shown, and I just hope that I can keep on making my content better for everyone else. Because honestly, like, the thing I enjoy the most is just being able to brighten everyone's day.
Same.
There's a lot of crap in the world.
Make a genuine thought.
And if I can make people forget about that crap for, you know, 4 hours at a time, I consider that mission accomplished.
Like just tonight, I got I that's part of why I love doing this, and the personal nature of it is tonight I got a message from someone who was just like, I was having a rough night and you guys just brightened my day, and it's just really nice to know that I am actually helping people with this.
It is a nice feeling. I know Senri, I believe, sent that message off to me, like that they really enjoyed my streams. And, you know, it's nice to receive feedback like that, because it's a struggle. It is tough to want to continue streaming sometimes. Especially when you see that the numbers are low or that the chat is a bit empty, and that what you're playing isn't necessarily the funnest thing in the world. You know, like even tonight, like I was kind of struggling a little bit, because I'm looking over my streams like, you know, just I'm putting a lot of effort into this and I'm not getting much out of it. But that's just how it goes sometimes. And there will be boons just the same as there are famines.
Well, you got someone now.
You're looking for a bit of uplifting words? You haven't been feeling the greatest lately and wouldn't mind a pick-me-up? All right, Pandalion or Pandaline. Well, the most uplifting thing I can say, and this is true for any of my clients that I work with.
Marten to the store. It did not end well.
Simply put, no matter what it is, regardless of how negative it is or how positive, it will pass. Most things in this world are not meant to be permanent. They're not meant to be here forever. So even if you are in the shittiest day of your life, guess what? It won't last forever. It will maybe be a day, might be a week, might even be months, but it will pass. And before you know it, you will find yourself back in the daylight with a smile on your face, not even sure why you were feeling the way you were once upon a time. You just have to remind yourself of that. So that way, when you're on the brink and when you are on the edge, you can hand someone out a rope and you can say, hey, I need a little bit of help. I know that this isn't going to last, but I still need that little bit of a pull to drag me back. Keep people you know who love you and support you close. And don't be afraid to cut out the excess. And remember, you are good, you are an amazing individual, and all bad things will pass.
Needed a little something there.
Oh, sorry. Based. I was muted.
Yeah. Tomorrow is a new day.
There's always tomorrow.
Indeed, it is.
Funnily enough, that like exact thing is part of the reason why I even wanted to start streaming. Or at least why I got over one of my hangups about streaming is because one thing that I was really worried about was that so I want to stream my favorite game ever and like the game that I care about more than anything. So I was worried that it would become something that it wasn't before and that I would no longer like be able to enjoy it the same way. And then I also realized that that's kind of a dumb thought because nothing lasts forever anyways and things always change. And that no matter how hard I hang on to how this game made me feel in the past, I'm never going to feel that exact same way again as like when I was a kid and I could just enjoy my game. So it's small, but that literal line of reasoning is one reason why I even considered streaming stuff in the first place.
I will definitely say for you, I hope that I do worry that you sticking too close to sticking to just that one game.
Oh, I mentioned this before, but I guess you didn't hear me. I will do variety content, but forever and always my main game would be Age of Empires 2.
Fair enough. I just don't want to see you get yourself burned out.
I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. First of all, there is no way I could ever get burnt out on Age of Empires 2. I have over 30,000 hours throughout my life in this game, and I still play it to this day. I'm literally playing it right now. There is not a chance in hell I'm getting burnt out. I've gone past the area where you can get burnt out.
I can believe it. You've been playing it for what, 18 years, right?
18 years.
18 years. If you're not burned out on it by now, then I don't think you are going to be.
Yeah, and that's also one reason why I feel, perfectly... I feel perfectly comfortable deciding that, yes, this will be exactly what I'm going to be streaming for a long time. Because it stood the test of time with me. Because there are games that I enjoy, but I'll play for like a couple months and then drop them. And I'll have enjoyed my experience. But no game, besides this one, have I played consistently for my entire life. Like, feast or famine.
Just open up the old box. It says old reliable.
And besides,
yes, Jits, you have. Sorry, Jits. Yes, you have definitely been here a long time, and I appreciate every time I see you pop up in the chat. Carry on. Sorry.
Yeah. No, but I was just gonna say, and like I've mentioned this a couple times, I am the guy that I will happily eat the exact same thing for lunch every single day for months on end without straying from it and without feeling like, like I want something else. Because I know what I like and I stick to it.
Well, that's fair enough.
So, this is what I know what I like, and I'm gonna stick to it because, like, you literally heard me gush over just the fact that you even had Age of Empires stuff somewhere deep inside of your chat commands. There is like almost nothing that I am as passionate about as this.
Oh yeah, and I also heard you bullying me last night about how I wasn't redeeming the code fast enough for you.
I gave you God's gift to Earth in video game form, and you drug your feet on redeeming it.
You bullied me.
I did no such thing. I did you a favor.
Oh, you found me from a TikTok? Oh, you must be talking about Zebra Pig. Yeah, Zebra Pig is an amazing streamer. Definitely give her some support. She deserves all of it. She's an amazing individual, and you should definitely give her a look-see. You're probably seeing this stream because it's being hosted by her.
Yeah. Rygon isn't
hey,
her,
Jets.
but trust me, Rygon is amazing and deserving of your you checking him out as well and sticking around.
Jits, just to like bring up like even more to the astounding fact that Age of Empires 2 is still a highly competitive game within a live scene. Official multiplayer servers went down in like I forget if it was 2002 or 2004, but I think it was 2002. And it took until 2013 for us to even get official servers that barely worked. We used a third-party software to connect and in order to play the game. So it survived like around 11 years with no official multiplayer, and the community was still hounding them to bring back servers.
Ah, yes, the power of community.
The power of community, I'm not even kidding. And then like after all this happened, we had like tournaments where like there were $50,000 prize pools.
Mm-hmm.
Like Microsoft has started to like literally give money to prize pools again. Red Bull is sponsoring the game. Well, they've been for years, but just pointing it out. Now is a relative term, considering the game came out in the 90s.
I mean, considering the fact that the that Age of Empires 2 has had what 15 freaking releases by now.
No, it's had 5. It had Age of Empires, Age of Kings, Age of Empires: The Conqueror's Edition. There was the DS. There was like a DS port that existed. And then I think Age of Mythology also had a DS port.
I had the DS port.
Yeah, and then there was Age of Empires 2 HD edition from 2013, and then now there's the 2019 edition of Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. So it's had 5 releases. I mean, to be fair, Jits, like StarCraft 2 competitive is still way bigger in every way than Age of Empires 2.
Oh yeah, easily.
Easily. Like, no contest. But it's like, in terms of stuff that I care for, yeah, like StarCraft 2 is good and all. I heavily enjoyed the story and all that.
But don't get me started.
It just does, like, for like personal things that I care about. It just, Age of Empires 2 is basically everything to me when it comes to video games.
If you ever want to waste an hour, ask me how I feel about the StarCraft 2 story.
Oh, but
contrivances and all.
You thought the Pokemon Sword rant I had was a long one? Oh boy, do I have a rant about StarCraft 2.
I would
It's always
love
good
it,
to have something you're
but
passionate
another day.
about.
And
Definitely for another day.
Panda? Yeah, I mentioned Zebra Pig simply due to the fact that I don't use TikTok. So I can't imagine any other direction it must have come from. Also, Zim, I am downloading mods. I can't help myself. They're just like adding in new heads and faces and stuff like that, though.
Or me playing Left 4 Dead 2 as a shiny Lycanroc. I am weak.
I still think my favorite Left 4 Dead 2 mod is the one where it makes Hank the tank. I'm gonna kick your ass.
My current
And then he
setup that
throws a slab of propane.
My current setup that I'm really enjoying is I'm playing with a couple of the Pokemon mods, including as the aforementioned shiny Lycanroc. But then I've made all the enemies Zerg.
That's cool.
Yes, I am Hair Valkyrie. Though I am going to be ending here soonish. I do have an early day tomorrow. / later today. But we're gonna have more Pokeroll later today, so look forward to that.
I know Zim is.
It was a random clip that had my Twitch name? Really? You had one for Rygon Plays? Oh, if you wouldn't mind sending that to me, I'd be more than happy to look at it. Also, who's sending out TikToks of me?
I mean, don't worry, Timber. If you want passionate, I can literally talk about Age of Empires 2 all day and all night. And I stop myself for other people's sake.
I would love to see Tim talking about his Wolven and you talking about Age of Empires 2 and see who gets too tired first.
You do? I know for a fact that that Zim and Rygon now have the game.
That is true. And we'll definitely have to play at some point, so that way you can completely overshadow any of my efforts. But I will say, we're only playing co-op.
Yeah, well, I figured I'm only playing co-op with you. Either co-op or the versions where you're only playing against AI.
Yeah.
Well, that is co-op as far as I'm concerned.
No, co-op mode is a different mode. The one where you're playing against AI is skirmish.
Yeah.
They're technically different. You got to play with the English walls. Oh, you mean where you play as you play as the English, you wall yourself in and you just have a massive army of longbowmen firing from a screen and a half away?
How old is Age of Empires 2?
Age of Empires 2 came out in 1999. It is 23 years old, and the Age of Empires as a series is 25 years old. I know because we just had the 25th anniversary, and they did a big thing, and they announced that my second favorite game of all time, Age of Mythology, is finally getting an actual definitive edition, and I am so excited.
Really? They're finally doing that? Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's called Age of Mythology Retold. They even made a new Twitter over it.
Dang, about time.
What is Age of
He
Mythology?
definitely has more time on Age of Empires than I got on the Wolven. I've been working on Wolven since like 2010-ish.
But no, like, I think it's like just by the passion in my voice, it is evident how much I care about this series.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, are you also a Norse player, Valkyrie? Actually, you know what? Can I am I allowed to link them the announcement trailer?
You're going to promote something else on my channel?
I asked for permission. If you want to say no, just say no. I'll just post it somewhere else.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was about to say, I'm literally asking if it's okay. Why? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. Let's just not even. I'm gonna DM it to you too, Jitst.
Oh, just go ahead and post it in the chat.
I already DM'd them. I am fast on the draw.
And I told you.
You didn't sound happy with it, so I don't want to make you sad.
Oh, so now you're assuming my opinion on things.
Yes, I am. Because you sounded offended that I even like brought up the very thought that I may advert something else technically on your channel.
I was just giving you crap.
I know. And that's why I took it seriously, to make you feel awkward for giving me crap.
Oh, Lyndon, you want to join voice? No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to allow it.
No? I'm not allowed to pull in Lyndon?
Lyndon needs to go to sleep.
Okay, in that case, I'll do this.
What are you doing?
I disconnected them from the waiting chat.
Oh, polar in.
Fine,
Lyndon
go
just keeps
ahead.
rejoining. Okay. There you go.
Hey, Lyndon.
Hello. I come bearing important news.
What's up?
You all are cute, Chad is cute, and I love you all.
Aww.
Oh, I tolerate you too.
Fake
I am
news.
very glad. What was that, Zim?
Fake news. I am not cute.
Yes, you are.
There's an army here that will argue that fact.
Hey! I unlocked the Iron Teeth faction!
Nice.
Ooh, that sounds fancy. But yeah, I have found that I have too much giddy energy to sleep. So until that goes away, I must have something to do.
Why am I all of a sudden having problems? Why can it not detect Age of Empires 2 running? This makes me sad. I must do tech support when I finally got my layout finalized.
Have you tried turning it on and off?
Yes, I already did.
Alright, well.
That's Timber out.
I'm out of ideas.
Well, usually I fix things by bonking it or applying torque.
Percussive maintenance.
I literally get paid to do that.
Huh.
I believe it.
Wish I got paid to give things bonks.
But I'm gonna have to
I
take my
wish I was
leave of
paid.
I'm gonna have to take my leave of absence here because it's very, very late.
Yeah.
Sure.
Zeta.
You
Have a
yourself
good
great
death
rest.
practice.
You all have a wonderful, wonderful night, and thank you again for the session. I look forward to the one tomorrow.
I look forward to having you there. Bye.
Zeta, you are awesome.
Thank you.
Squeak.
You know, we do need a Zeta squeak counter.
Yes. I think we're to be at like 100 today.
Wait, you didn't get it? I whispered you on Twitch. You should have. If I bring up your whispers, it's literally there.
Oh no! You're letting
Valkyrie, I know you have it.
down.
I sent you it, Valkyrie.
Oh, how could you? Oh, the inhumanity.
Tut, tut, tut. Shame on you.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad though on something from the campaign.
Oh,
What?
what's that?
No one's talking about Ethan.
Did you not hear them collectively all squeal over Ethan being there?
It's a trap, a very cute trap.
See, that's why I was saying he's the reason all that blood's there.
Maybe.
I mean, introducing him again is one thing. But we gotta see what he's gonna do, or what we're gonna do, or what he's doing there. And, I mean, we're
Just
gonna
enjoying
find
the
that out
scenery.
today.
An equally great question that I will have to find the answer to.
Did you not have a plan for that?
It's a trap.
This is the trap. This is what you did for the trap card?
Kind of.
Interesting.
Oh,
It's a ditto.
Yeah, it was just simply a insert of convenience.
It's a ditto.
Suffering from success of their own trap.
I'm calling it now. That is not Ethan. That is an imposter. They are sus.
Sus. Very sus.
Guess we'll find out.
Yep. I give it a 55% chance to be a ditto, a 30% chance to be something completely else, and then the rest, I don't know. Maybe Ethan.
8% chance it's Temple.
I swear, the first time that they meet a Ditto, the party is going to be, like, incessantly paranoid about identity from then on.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Tell me a secret that only you would know.
Oh, do I have permission
I
to
don't know
show?
what I know.
Do I have permission to send links in your chat, Zim? I can't remember if I do or don't.
Maybe? Go ahead and try.
Okay.
Actually, you're a VIP at least, so yeah, you can. I think I
Okay.
gave you a sword as well.
I thought you could only be VIP or sword.
Yeah, that is correct. But I was planning to give Rygon the sword. Sorry, the sword.
The sword.
Word.
Sword. He's swinging his sword.
There.
By the way,
Very
Rygon, I haven't
swordy.
clicked on the link, but I know what you linked. I know that code.
You know that code?
I know that
Oh,
code.
no. No, you don't know that code.
Yes, I do know that code.
Oh, you don't.
I've seen this
Yes, I do.
before.
I've seen this before. I've not seen this for many years.
Yes, I knew what it was. I clicked it because I was like, ah, yes, I want this in my life right now. And then it was very loud.
I want this, but quieter.
Yes.
You want this, but quiet.
It's like people
Okay,
who
I'm
remember
making a
the...
guess on what it is.
Guess on what?
It's a fix on how to fix whispers.
It's gonna be a couple of hours.
It's like those guys who remembered the
Alert.
wick wall.
Rondus calls him has pushed the button.
Please, please, do not push the button. You have no idea.
Yep.
Yep.
I called it.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Hey, I'm a paladin. I promise not to give you up, not to let you down, not to run around, because that means I'm running from combat. And I cannot hurt you because you're on the same team.
I have such a convoluted mess of paths and scaffolding here for these houses. Oh.
Oh, I want to know from somebody who is not part of the campaign, what a good Jolene moment has been in the campaign. I will ask the campaign players here in a bit, but I want to see what chat thinks.
Oh, well, I guess I came back at the right time. I'm undeafened, so I can speak freely. And not have to hold myself back, well, on voice.
Hey, Valkyrie, yeah, I also have AoE 4. Yeah, that one you can go on the walls with tower, go on to walls with your units and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heavily enjoy it.
Well, to be honest, I'm still trying to learn who's who in this game.
That is fair.
Right?
Jolene is the little milk drop that floats.
Yep. The most interesting one. So,
Like, what Pokemon is that? I'm still stuck in like Generation 1 to 3.
That's Gen 8. Milcery is Gen 8. It is a fairy type.
Yes. It is probably my favorite fairy type, unless we're counting Mawile, which should not be a fairy type.
What typing would you think it would be, Lyndon?
I honestly think that Mawile should just be like pure steel or steel dark, because it's supposed to be like a trickster Pokemon, but it's not really. It's more like it's a deceiver Pokemon, and I think trickster more than deceiver when I think fairies.
It's
I know
kind
there's
of the same thing.
yeah, I was gonna say, I know that it's very similar, but like a trickster doesn't always deceive you. A trickster just usually would play pranks, things, or try and manipulate things in a way that causes problems for someone. A deceiver is literally just lying to you all the time. Or if they're not, then you don't know, because the whole thing about being a deceiver is you're usually tricking people into believing something that's false. A trickster is not always making you believe something that's false. They can be literally just like, oh, I'm pulling a prank
Just a
on
prank,
you.
whoa.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, I know Edge was in our guild, but I thought you were talking about like in my game of Scarlet.
Jits, I assure you, what I sent you is in fact what Azrith is.
Wait, who? Wait, people were confused about what I was?
Yeah, then they don't know what you were.
Oh, I'm a Jingmo. Jingmo is from Generation 7. Alola.
Yeah, but it was funny because I said the name, and then Jits just replied that it sounded made up.
No,
All Pokemon-
Jingmo is not made up. It is Jingmo, Hakamoa, and Komoa.
But all
Jangmo-O is
Pokemon are
not a
made
real
up.
Pokemon.
I
a
am
fake
sorry, then
mon.
Rockruff is not a real Pokemon.
I mean, the amount of art
Dude,
that I've seen of
I am
various
so
Rockruffs.
far behind on Pokemon. Like, I don't know if you're joking or not.
Yeah. I want to point out, technically all Pokemon are made up, so
I'm technically made up.
I know Rockruff because it's a cute little puppy Pokemon.
Of course, everyone forgets Jingmo. Fuck you all. Screw you all. Screw you
I
all.
knew what
I'm
you
really
were.
mad at you guys.
I knew what you were.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I know-
Tal'Darius does not receive my wrath. Everyone else who says it's fake. I got words.
see, I'm just arguing the fact that all Pokemon are made up. I'm not saying that Jangmo is fake. I'm just saying all Pokemon are made up. So
I know Ninetales because that's part of the 151 that I'm
That's
used
not-
to.
It's in the original 150, but it's not the 151st. All right, then
Well, I
if you
said in the 151 that I know.
All right,
Oh,
then.
thank you, Jabro. Yes, I will be sure to stand up and stretch here in a little bit. Thank you for the kindness and letting me know, though.
What's stretching?
It's to prevent my heart from exploding.
Ooh.
Why would one's heart explode?
Because I didn't get up and stretch. You see, there's a bomb attached to it.
oh god.
Speaking of which, I am going to get up and I'll be right back.
I was not issued this.
And RZ, I'll be working on your thing here in a moment.
Okay.
On
I
his
need to add
thing?
some.
Oh. Well, here's the thing. You already know about it, Jet.
I do.
Well, I know there's Rockruff because it's a puppy Pokemon. People kept showing me that. And I know Ninetales because that's like literally my first favorite Pokemon.
Yes, you do, Zim. We talked about it earlier and mentioned about it, but it didn't exactly specify who.
Refresh my memory.
Raigon is working on a TF story for me.
Oh.
Okay, Zora, if you're going to bed, have a good sleep.
Have a good death
Sleep well,
practice.
Oh, no.
Zoroark.
I'm sorry, honey, you got soft locked. Oh, that's right. I have many Pokemon eggs in my box. I need to take them around to hatch them.
I really should end here.
You should go sleep and rest.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, Zim. I'm not tired.
What?
I think the thing
Well,
is
Zim,
that they
you
don't want
can
to.
sleep. You got a long day tomorrow.
I am confused.
I'm confused. I'm Talderius.
But I think
I knew that would get Linden.
Yes, I am a fan of.
I was
bad
smiling.
jokes
You
and
can't
bad
tell I'm
jokes.
wearing a helmet.
But I think Arzi was saying you can't stop streaming because they don't want to stop streaming.
Is that what you were saying?
No, I was saying that I wasn't tired.
We just got to.
why
We
did
just
you
got to
say-
get into the new Twitch meta of the sleep string, Zim.
Hey, RZ.
Yes,
If you're not
Taldarius?
tired, does that mean you're tracked?
Arzadeo.exe has stopped working. Please reboot.
Did
I
no one
do not
enjoy
need to
that one?
reboot. I am wearing my boot.
I had to take a
thought that was a
deep
good
breath.
one.
I had to take a very deep breath so that I didn't start cackling because that one got me. I just refused to give it to you.
Beep. Beep.
Never let them see you smile.
Beep. Beep.
Smiling is weakness. Don't show your weakness.
Beep.
Reset button pressed.
Beep.
Any moment as RZ should be back.
Yep. Moodum.
Bonk.
Ow! Why'd you... Ow! Why'd you hit me?
See, it walked.
I'm glad Woe appreciated me too.
Do I need to start casting Choco Meteor?
Sorry, dragons aren't real. They don't exist.
Hands do not exist in my
dang.
reality.
No.
Okay, I'm back.
I mean, I'll be fine. I'm wearing a helmet.
Dang. Ma. Ma. Eh.
I have started playing some Hanafuda, and I forget how relaxing this game is, because I used to have a deck for it to play in real life, like in person with people. I lost it, and I have not been able to play as much like as I would like because it's not as fun to play against myself on a computer. Or not against myself, but just against a computer opponent on a, PC. So it's like, oh, I miss this game, but I can't play it the way I'd like to play it because I don't, have it.
I'm up.
Hello
I've
there,
never heard of that game
Krenix.
before.
Yeah. What was that, Zim?
Oh.
I just said hello, Krenix.
Ah.
Oh, hi, Krenix.
Oh, hi.
Mom?
And
Hello there.
Hello there, random citizen.
Do not resist, random citizen, for you are being rescued. If you
My
do not
favorite
want to
greeting
be
is-
rescued, you will need to take it up with your eggshell department. If you do not currently have an eggshell department, well, too bad.
Jingmo.
I don't think we have an HR department because there's not many humans.
Correct, you are. And that is the point.
Well, of course I'm correct.
This meme. Like, bro, why does my doctor have the most improved certificate? I'm about to die. Most improved in care and concern certificate.
Look, all I'm gonna say is literally at one time I got like most improved at something, and I'm like, I don't even want this. Get this away from me.
Oh, shit! I just screwed up. Oh.
Yeah, you're supposed to be making dragon noises still. What the fuck?
Yo, let me bonk him again. Bonk.
It's supposed to get forward.
See, it worked. He's making funny noises.
Excellent job. You may have a cookie.
A whole single cookie.
I feel like the cookies that Timber eats would be the cookies from my high school where it was like the jumbo XXL.
no
Jingmo,
hyperventilating,
Jingmo.
no
Yeah,
panicking.
yeah.
Calm. You will be okay. Everything is gonna be all right.
Well, I'm sure Timbo doesn't eat a lot of sugary things, so anything sugar would just turbocharge him. Because he's usually eating like canned dog shell.
Gang? Jingmo, yes. And do I need
I'll
a...
work all night and I drink a rum.
Something, he wants to go home.
Daylight come and me one go home. Hey, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me one go home.
Okay,
Sure.
that's actually very impressive.
See.
Yes.
What, that I know the song or that I can sing?
Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes. Lovely.
All signs point to
Unwavering
yes.
purpose.
Yes, that is in fact a bridge, silly man Franz Ferdinand.
And thank you for the follow, silly man Franz Ferdinand.
Man.
All right, I'm ready to end the stream. I'm feeling it now. Gosh darn it, Zim. I blame Zim.
All right, get on out of here.
Well, go to bed. Have a good death practice.
Man.
Go!
I don't want to run the track.
Daylight come and me one go home. Hey,
Oh, fuck it, I'm
Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me one go home.
You know?
I'm not gonna inflict the entire song on you, but trust me, I know the entire song.
I love the entire song.
Yes.
Besides, like, probably in my top
go
3 movies
sleep.
of all time is Beetlejuice, and I used to watch it every night as a kid, so that's why I know the song so well.
Fair. You know, I have a good feeling about today after I actually, sleep and wake up. I have a feeling
I
it will
climb
be a
up
good
this?
day because
Oh my God, I
Saturday
can
was a
climb up
good
this.
day.
And we've got Pokeroll.
Yes.
I should go
That's the-
sleep.
Yes, you should. I should
Go
also,
sleep.
but
Have a good death practice.
yes.
Everyone should, except for me.
Well, why not you? I'm curious, Mr. Rygon.
Because I sacrifice my sleep for all of you. You all may sleep.
Oh, okay.
And that is why Kitsunes are the Empress's chosen.
Are you saying kitsunes are better than dragons?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm ending stream
cannot-
now, so we can have this debate.
Jits, I cannot say that I know Mayor General. I'll have to look that up.
So, yes, chat. We're ending stream. We're ending stream. I'm gonna go sleep. And then we're gonna have a debate. Okay?
Yeah, debate. Go debate. Go debate sleeping.
Rygon, how long are you
Have a
streaming?
good death practice.
I'll be streaming for a little bit longer, but honestly, I'm just streaming until Zim stops streaming.
I will be ending
Lovely.
very shortly.
I was about to say, I think
Wonderful.
Zim's about to drop off too.
I also have a
Yeah.
little evolution pilot EP. Fish. I'm not the Fishturg. Fishturg is someone else. They are probably sleeping right now. They should be sleeping. I'm ending because I don't want to raid someone. Good night, all. See you guys later
You
today.
don't want to.
Have a good death practice.
Yep, see you, SK.
Alright, and closing OBS. Lovely.
I must always have OBS open because I run my audio through OBS so that way the filters apply and you guys don't get, like, the horrific background noise.
It's okay, I got tinnitus. I won't hear it anyways.
Does he always make funny comments?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, look, if you're sure...
Oh, today has been such a good day for me, or yesterday, I guess now.
Okay, I'm going.
That the couple of my favorite songs have been looping in my head, and so I was singing them off and on after we ended Pokeroll. And it's like, yes, these songs always make me happy, and when I'm already happy, they make me like ecstatic. And of course, they are sappy songs because I am a big old sap.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I broke a promise to myself when I was in high school that I would not become a sappy person. And what happened? But between musicals and romance novels, I became a sappy person.
Well, that sappiness kept you together.
That's not inaccurate.
Thank you for the pets, Tiger.
I mean, my statements are always true because they were issued to me, and who am I to question superiors?
Here's an interesting thing for you guys. Programming is chaotic magic. There are no rules. You ask a game dev, can the player summon a giant demon that bursts from the ground in an explosion of lava? And they'll say, sure, that's easy. And then you'll ask, can the player wear a scarf? And they'll go, oof.
Okay, that's funny.
For what I know, that's also extremely accurate.
It is.
I always wanted to be a programmer for video games, but then I realized I don't have quite the right amount of mental wherewithal to learn without a very good teacher, and then the memory span to remember how to do everything unless I'm constantly doing it. So
It also has the certain quality of, unless you're the type of person that can literally bash their head into the exact same wall until the wall breaks, maybe coding isn't exactly for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at bashing my head against things, but I'm not
The
good.
proverbial wall.
Ah, It's not physical. I
No,
can't
it's not
touch it.
physical. No, the proverbial
No.
wall. It's the same wall that drives me whenever I have an idea for a project, and all of a sudden I've been up for 3 days in a row slamming rain energy drinks as I've been coding furiously for the past 30 hours.
Hell yeah, Wayne. Which one you like?
I really like the more like sour apple flavor. Shit's great.
I like the lemon one.
The thing that I like about rain is that it doesn't feel like I'm drinking straight sugar.
Yeah.
But that's the best part of energy drinks.
No, that's not the best part of it. That's why I don't drink energy drinks, because I feel like I'm straining sugar through my teeth.
Yeah, that was mostly a joke, but then again, earlier.
But I mean, I drink energy drinks, but I switched to pre-walkout because it's cheap all and stuff doesn't really walk on me. It literally has to be like toxic levels of gusto blow magic that makes me go wakes up and stuff.
Yeah, I have a buddy who literally drinks multiple cans of Spike a day.
Big yes.
I don't know how his heart hasn't actually exploded from it, but he does it.
But your comment about energy drinks being like pure sugar made me remember that earlier I was talking to friends for podcast reasons, and one of them made a joke that something about me having to worry about something about diabetes related to me, and I was just like, I ruined their joke because I'm like, well, my family has a history of having diabetes and one part of it, so I am at risk. And they were just like, oh. And I'm just like, yes, I have ruined your joke. I have succeeded in the win.
You have achieved the win. You judoed their attempt at humor to make them feel bad.
Yes. I felt bad for making them feel bad, but I'm like, yes, I have won this round. But which also reminds me, I need to start
It was the
exercising.
sweet taste of diabetes victory.
Diabetes.
Okay.
Diabetes.
I am going to go ahead and call it here. I'm having
Sounds
fun
good.
with
I guess
this
I'll do the
game,
same.
but if I keep going, I'm probably not going to stop.
Alrighty.
So,
I'm telling you, Zim, the new meta is just a sleep stream. And then you wake up and you see your game went your game went to hell, and then the next stream is you trying to fix you being gone the entire time.
Like old man Rip Winkle? Rick Van Winkle?
I don't know.
Anyway, to my stream, thank you all for coming on by. Been amazing having everybody here. It's been good to have you. I hope you all have yourselves a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for the poker roll session. Bye.
everyone, do make sure you go check out Rygon. And we gotta set up our set up a double raid.
Sure. Who do you think?
I gotta go take a look. But yeah, everyone, make sure you go check out Rygon, and also make sure you go follow Taldarius for his first stream, which he's thinking of doing later today.
Later today? Dang.
Following.
No, I'm already getting the announcements about reinforcements. No.
And then also go check out RZ, who has been joining me today, and of course, Demon God Linden.
Why, thank you.
I just got 4 audio messages about reinforcements from Ciota.
Well, I mean,
oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro real quick.
Okay.
Go for it.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Timberborn, as well as the previous streams that we did today. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. there on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I seriously cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu. Y'all can say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good
Have
time.
a good death, Marcus.
Goodbye.